Speak Arabic Recording 4.
If we want to say he understood, or he wrote, he drank, huwa, he, in the past, when we're talking about he, we don't need any tail at all. We don't need anything. We just use the stem by itself. There's no heads for anyone in the past. They've all died off. There's tails for everyone except for he. So you just use the stem with nothing at all on it. So he understood would be
فهم.
That's it. Did he understand?
فهم.
As a statement. فهم as a question. فهم.
Did he understand the film?
فهم الفيلم.
Did he understand the English film?
فهم الفيلم إنجليزي.
Okay, we got the English film, so what has to happen to the Inglesi as well as the film?
فهم الفيلم الإنجليزي.
فهم الفيلم الإنجليزي.
Fihim is he understood, the stem just by itself. So what about he drank?
شرب.
That's it. What did he drink? He drank what? What did he drink?
ايش شرب؟
Put it the other way around. It sounds better. Put the A at the end.
شرب ايه؟
Yes.
شرب إيه.
Copy the intonation.
شرب ايه؟
He wrote.
كتب.
Yeah, it's actually katab, katab. They're all short. The vowels vary. They can vary also from region to region, but they're short. Katab, fihim, shirib. Katab, he wrote, katab. He wrote his name in the book.
كتب اسمه في الكتاب.
Yeah, the k, fik.
في كتاب.
Mahmoud.
كتب اسمه في الكتاب.
What was something or anything?
حاجة.
So how would you ask, did he understand anything?
فهم حاجة.
That's it.
فهم حاجة.
We're looking at the different vowel sounds, the way it changes from kitib, the stem, to katab, shrab to shirib. And Mahmoud is just going to tell us a little bit more about the vowels and how they change from place to place.
Okay, we've established that the roots always come in the same order. So, for example, the root associated with traveling and journeys and so on, safara, whatever the word, these three sounds always come in that same order. Now, what happens is that the vowel sounds that come in between to change the meaning and give us various options and various words, sometimes these change like regionally. For example, in Cairo, we say tala, meaning he went up, and the root is tala'a. Now, in Alexandria and Port Said and other coastal towns, they would say tala. So, tila, tala. Now, you see that the vowel has changed somewhat, but the root has remained the same, and the meaning has remained the same. So, this is something you might hear. And then, nizil, nazal, meaning he went down, he descended. In Cairo, we say nizil. In Alexandria, they say nazal. Shirib, sharab. He drank. The meaning is the same, but the regional accent changes. So just don't let this distract you. Always look for the root, and don't let the changes in vowel sounds, which can happen like in a regional difference, don't let that distract you.
But the tails tend to remain fairly constant. Say she wrote, she understood, she drank in the past. We're going to add the tail it to the stem. It's a little bit like the present tih, but turned on its head, because she in the present was tishrab Now we're going to take the head off and turn it upside down and stick it on the bottom. It. So the stem by itself was for he, hoa. For here, she, we're going to put it on the end of the stem. So how would you say she wrote?
كتبت.
Yeah, katabit.
كتبت.
Yeah, you're going to put the emphasis on the first bit, katabit. What about she drank?
شربت.
That's it. Mahmoud, can we have those two?
كتبت شربت.
She wrote everything.
كتبت حاجة.
Everything.
Oh. كتبت كل حاجة.
كتبت كل حاجة.
And that also means she wrote down everything. You don't need the word down. Katabit would mean she wrote or she wrote down. Katabit كل حاجة. She wrote down everything. What you said originally, katabit حاجة, she wrote something down. That's the difference. She drank cola yesterday.
شربت كولا امبارح.
شربت كولا امبارح.
She understood the manager.
فهمت المدير.
Turn it into a question. Did she understand the manager?
فهمت المدير.
As a statement, فهمت المدير. As a question, فهمت المدير.
If you want to say they wrote, humma, or they drank, just as in our present vase we took he drinks, yishrab, and we added an u on the end for they, yishrabu. So we're going to take the he in the past, which is just the stem by itself, completely headless and tailless, and we're going to put u on the end. So in both the present and the past vases, you can take he drinks, he drank, and to make they drink, they drank, you can add the tail u on the end. If katab is he wrote, so how would you say they wrote?
كتبوا.
Yes, they wrote a book.
كتبوا كتاب.
كتبوا كتاب.
What about they drank?
شربوا.
What happens here is a little bit similar to what happens with the little ih sound in rayeh, drops out when you add the ah ending on raiha. Happens here a little bit. Shiribu becomes shirbu. Shiribu, shiribu, shirbu, shirbu, shirbu. So that second I has virtually disappeared.
And شربت. شربت.
Shirbit, yes,
we had
very
that
similar.
earlier.
Shirbit, that's right. When you add the it and the u, shirbit, shirbu.
شربت شربوا.
She drank, they drank. So they drank cola.
شربوا كولا.
What was birthday? Celebration of birth.
Eid. Met.
Milad. Milad. Eid. Milad. So what's his birthday? Just stick the
Eid.
tag.
ميلاده.
That's it. They drank cola at, or in, as you say in Arabic. They drank cola at his birthday.
شربوا كولا في
Yes, we don't need the il. Just at celebration, his birth.
في
Celebration.
عيد ميلاده.
شربوا كولا في عيد ميلاده.
Kull means every. In phrases like kulla haga, everything. Kulli yom, every day. We could say kulla shahr, every month. If you put il in front of the word that comes after kull, then it can mean all. For example, kull il maya, all the water. Every and all, because they're very close in meaning. So kull can mean every, and it can mean all. But when it means all, the following word must have the. All the water, as it would in English, all the water, every day. كل المية, all the water. They drank all the water.
شربوا كل المياه.
شربوا كل المية.
What about they drank all the coffee?
شربوا كل قهوة.
Yes, we need the
شربوا كل القهوة.
say كل.
كل
Yes, all the كل. And then قهوة, كل القهوة.
شربوا كل القهوة.
شربوا
Solid
كل
stems
القهوة.
with the three clearly audible roots. They don't change their filling, if you like. But the hollow ones change their filling. They've changed it from the present stem to the past stem. Roh, aroh, I go. Roht. It's got a bit shorter. I went. They also change their filling within the past vase. When we're talking about he, she, and they have a different filling to when we're talking about everyone else. So we have to think of hollow verbs having a split stem in the past. A bit like they start up from the same bottom, but then it splits in two. One half of the stem is roh, and we can put the endings for all the U's. Roht, you went. Rohti, rohtu. For I, roht, which holds hands with enter. And for we went, which is, we went is?
رطنا.
Yes, rohna. But for he, she, and they, we have to go at the other branch of the stem, and the stem becomes rah, with an ah in the middle, rah. So we change from roh to rah. So he, she, and they are climbing up that branch. But he is just the stem by itself. So he went is rah. Rah. These two separate branches. Rah over here and roh over there. He went rah. So how would you say he went to the market?
راح السوق.
راح السوق.
A similar thing's going to happen to the other hollow verbs. So we've got zur, as in zort, I visited. That's splitting as well in the same way. So if zort is I visited, what's he visited going up the other branch?
Za.
Zar, yes. Pronounce that the r is the third root.
Zar.
Zar. He visited the pyramids.
زار الأهرام.
الأهرام, yes.
زار الأهرام.
And the same's going to happen to shuf. We had shufti as the enti shufti. You saw, talking about a woman. And shufna, we saw. What about the other branch? He saw.
شاف.
Yeah, chef.
شاف.
Chef. So we got rah, chef, zar. It depends on where your mouth is at the time, because when you say sh, it's at the front. It tends to come out more like air. When it's further back, ra, it tends to come out more like ah, rah, chef. 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 So how would you say, he saw your mother? Talking to a man. He saw your mother.
شاف أمك.
That would be talking to a woman.
Oh, talking
Talking to a man?
شاف أمك.
شاف أمك.
Now she and they are also climbing up that branch. The tail's going to remain the same, but they have to climb up the branch with hua for the hollow verbs. So what was in the solid regular stems? What was she drank? What tail did we add? It was like the present but flipped over. It.
Sherbet.
Yes, sherbet, and it
sherbet.
becomes sherbet. So, but that it is what we added to the end. The it is for she. It's the tail for she, which is climbing up. On the hollow verbs, it's going to climb up the branch that hua went up. So how would we say she went?
Rati.
What was he went again? You're nearly there. You're adding a bit of extra in the middle. What was he went?
Ra.
Yeah, rah.
Ra.
Now add it.
Rahit.
That's it. So you're literally adding just it. Rahet. What about she visited?
Zarit.
That's it. Zaret.
راحت زارت.
What was the tail for they? It's the same in the present and the past. Stick something on the end.
U.
Yes. Okay, so rah is he went. They went.
Rahu.
That's it. Rahu. And they visited.
Is it Zar?
Zar.
Zar, like the Russian.
Yes, like the Russian.
Zaru.
That's it. They saw.
Shau.
We've got the hollow stem. What are the two branches? There's the stem.
Shif.
Yes. And the other side?
Sha.
There's something missing on the end.
Shaf.
Chef. Chef. Yes. So they saw.
Shafu.
Could we hear those three, Mahmoud? They went, they visited, they saw.
راحوا زاروا
Let's put those
شافوا.
into practice. How would you ask? When did he go? He went when? When did he go?
Rahu imta.
That would be when did they go? He
When
is
did he go?
just the stem.
Ra imta.
Yeah, rah.
Rah imta.
Yes, Mahmoud.
راح إمتى؟
When did she go?
Rat.
Rahit.
Rahit. Imta.
راحت إمتى؟
What did she see? She saw what?
Shufti e.
That would be...
Shufit e.
Okay, but the shuf is one branch.
Ah, yes,
Now
and
we want the
changes
other
its
one.
shape.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fillings change now.
Yeah. Shefit e.
Yes. Shefit e.
شافت إيه؟
Shefit e. Why did they visit the pyramids?
Zau.
Yes, there's the r in there.
Zaru.
That's it.
Il Ahram. Zaru. Il Ahram.
Why?
Eh?
That's what.
Okay.
Why?
Why? Le.
Listen to the intonation, Mahmoud.
زاروا الأهرام ليه؟
Try it again.
Zaru. Il Ahram le.
That's it. Very Egyptian. What about he visited the pyramids yesterday?
Zar. Ilahram. Embareh.
Embareh.
زار الأهرام امبارح.
So how would you say we visited his mother in her house? Think about which branch we're going to go up of the verb for we. We visited.
Zona.
Yes. His mother.
Omu.
Ummu.
Omu.
That's right. Just hang around a bit more on the m because it's a double m.
Zona. Omu.
In her house.
Fi beitahe.
Beitha.
Beithe.
You don't need the helping vowel because you've only got one consonant sound at the end of beit. Hair. Beitha. can stick it straight on.
زرنا أمه في بيتها.
So you've gone up the other branch of the stem because you're talking about we and not he, she or they, which is the zar branch. What about she saw your son? She saw your son talking to a male.
شافت ابنك.
She saw your son in the school.
شافت ابنك في المدرسة.
شافت ابنك في المدرسة.
What about did you see talking to a woman? Did you see?
شفتي
Yes. Did you see where he went? Did you see he went where? You probably need to put in the huwa this time, just for the sentence, the question to flow. Did you see where he went talking to a woman?
شفتي هو راح فين
شفتي هو راح فين؟
The reason we're putting in the huwa is because we're going between the two verbs otherwise. We're going from shufti, did you see, to rah. We're changing who we're talking about very rapidly, so it sounds more natural to stick in the huwa to make it clear. Did you see he went where? So that you're prepared, for what we're talking about.